Okay, we are back. I'm very happy to have on the Goldstein on Gelt show Dalit Braun, who is the CEO of Pick and Tell. Dalit, before we dive into the questions, tell me, what is this company all about?
Well, Pick and Tell is a company that solves today a very urgent problem that is called the omni-channeling problem, which means that shoppers are engaging on a lot of different channels, and the retailers need to find a way to consolidate all these channels to provide a unified, personalized shopping experience, and at the same time, of course, grow their revenues.
So what do you mean by channels?
Channels, it means a mobile, a tablet, and online shopping, going on the social networks of the same retailer, and of course, physically going into the store.
So you're saying that a shopper who's looking for, let's say, a skirt is looking in many, many different areas, and there's no way for the stores to bring that all together?
Definitely, that's the main issue today, and we know that the Millennium Shopper, especially women, they are working on all the channels, and actually they do this several times before actually purchasing anything. An average of 3 to 4 times they will visit either an online site or a mobile site, or just look for recommendations on the social networks before actually deciding to purchase. So the retailers need to find a way to unify all these channels, to understand what their shoppers are looking at, are interested at, and then be able to give them the right offer and make sure that it's there and not, one click away with a different online shopper, online retailer.
Okay, it seems that a lot of the big stores that I go to have some kind of system in place. I'll buy something, and whether it's the cash register receipt that's offering me coupons for a competitor's product, or whether I get an email from them the next day, or even if I think they call it abandon a shopping cart online, they'll send me an email and say, hey, you can get 10% off now. Is that the type of space that you're helping people?
It is the type of space, but you did mention that retailers are providing you these offers, but the actual reality is that many shoppers have different identities with the same retailer. So they will know you once you go physically to the store. Maybe if you have a loyalty program with them or a loyalty card, then you will have a different identity when you shop online. And then perhaps when you will, mention something on their social networks, you will do this through your Facebook Connect, and this is a third identity. And they have a problem consolidating all these identities to really, make a one unified picture of all the places that you're looking at, and not just when you're shopping online or in the store, or, answering a survey that they're offering you for that, a coupon.
I see. So a company actually might be spending a huge amount more on marketing and advertising and sales because they've got to get at you, as you described, in 3 different ways, and they don't even realize that it's the same person?
Correct. And mainly, the thing is that from the consumer's point of view, they don't get what they're looking for, because when you shop on Amazon and it's one channel, Amazon already knows, what were the books that you bought and even what you clicked on and didn't buy. And so the next time that you're there, they know exactly what to offer you according to your taste. But when you walk into a store, they don't know how to provide the sales associate this information while you were maybe just the day before looking at their site and, bookmarking specific items that you were interested at.
Okay, so could you describe how your process would work?
Sure. So the process that we have developed in Pick and Tell is the fact that we try to use, first of all, the mobile phone in the center of our shopping experience, because the mobile phone, first of all, it's you can shop on it online, but then you walk with it physically into the store. So it's really what bridges between those two worlds. So we also know that the shopper is using this mobile at home, in the store many times, and on the go. So first of all, the device is in the center of our solution. And what we have done is we have developed an application on the mobile, or a platform that knows to provide a lot of applications. And these applications interact with a lot of in-store devices that we have developed, all for the purpose of inciting engagement by the shopper inside the store. Now, once we do this, we know how to extract the relevant data for the retailer, what you did inside the store, what you did digitally, and then to provide them with, all the information about you so they can give you a more personalized experience. It's a little bit like a loyalty program, but on all channels. So let me give you an example of how this works, okay? You have a 28-year-old female shopper, and she's downloading on her mobile phone the application of a specific retailer that she's interested in. Now, many times she will do the usual thing. She will look first of all at the catalog. She can even buy on the mobile from the catalog. But many times what she will be doing is looking at items, maybe sharing them on the different social networks, and mainly bookmarking items that she finds interesting. Now, once we get a way to bring her to the store, and I can later explain how we do this, using the same mobile application, which stores all the information of what she was looking, what she liked, what she put on her wish list, etc., she starts to engage with this mobile application inside the store. As an example, we have digital mirrors that are patented, that we developed, and they're inside the store. She can take a video of herself. Then, after she sees herself pose in the front, from behind, with the clothes she's tried on, she can scan the barcode of the item that she's just tried on, and then all the details of this specific item will be embedded inside this video. Now she can either, of course, again, post it on any social network if she wants to brag, which is for the retailer wonderful for enhancing their brand name. But probably what she will be doing is sharing it with a close friend, maybe her husband, to ask their opinion, if she should buy this or not. Now, later, she can buy it later if she wants from home. She can look at it at the video and decide, she likes it, what she got, and she can buy it in the store if she wants. Now, another thing that the application engages in inside the store are beacons. This means that we know, for instance, if she entered a shopping center and we can tell her, hey, this store has today a special event, why don't you come in? Or if she walks in a department store, we know which specific department she's interested in, and down to the level of a maybe specific shelf that she's looking at.
Wow.
And so we know this information, what is her interest in, what she's focusing on. And the third thing that we're engaging with the mobile that she has is another application that we provide the sales associate. Now this depends if she agrees to be recognized in the store, but if she does, it means that the sales associate knows that she's walked in, knows what her preferences are, what she likes, and has the ability to give her like a personal shopping experience and giving her exactly the recommendations according to her likes and tastes. So all these things are enticing her to engage inside the store, and we learn her preferences as well as all the preferences that she anyway is doing at home or outside, or we know school kids are doing at school, and bookmarking items that they find interesting. All these we call them touch points. All these touch points that this shopper provided us are information that we can, build her behavior preferences. So in the end, let me give you an example. She tried something on. She liked it, but her friend told her it's too expensive. And we ask these things. If a friend doesn't like something, we ask them what they don't like about it. And we know she didn't shop it at the end. So maybe when it's on sale, we can now send her, hey, specifically this item that you tried on, it's on sale now. But I have to say that we're not only looking on providing promotions, and there's just a limit to how many promotions one can give consumers. And the idea is really to provide them what they're interested. Maybe one of them, this shopper is looking at her budget, so this is interesting for her. But maybe another one, she's all the time looking on the social networks for getting inspired, what she likes. So we know that she wants to be fashionable, so we can show her according to her taste things that are now the latest fashion, for example.
Wow, that's an incredible technology. We're talking with Dalit Braun, who is the CEO of Pick and Tell. It's a business-to-business company. Pick and Tell has a product which helps retailers to discover the buying patterns of their clients in order to actually give them products that they are the most interested in, which is good for the client, and ultimately, which is going to be good for the store because the clients will be buying it. Dalit, it's a fascinating area that you're in, and it's also fascinating because we've brought you on the Goldstein on Gelt show as what we call a high-tech hero in Israel. You're bringing a huge amount of technology. Is this a company that is Israel the right place for this company?
Well, first of all, thank you for putting me as a hero. If Israel is the right company, right place for this company, well, first of all, the fashion technology has changed a lot in the last years. I mean, at the beginning, after the burst of the bubble.com, for many years we hardly saw any investment in e-commerce or in fashion. And in the last 3 years, we see large sums of capital that are going to small fashion tech companies. And I think that many more companies want to jump on this wagon, and the Israelis are not any different. Mm-hmm. Now, Israelis have always been on the forefront of technology, and for many years we saw startups, in security. We still do. And maybe a few years ago, it would have been unthinkable for us to see an Israeli company have a model of B2C. And we just saw the huge success of Waze. And that is also something that is quite new in the tech arena of Israel. So I think that, when you have a place that have a lot of great ideas coming out of it, it should not be different in the fashion tech. And I see, by the way, great companies here. There are great companies in augmentation. And also we have a lot of knowledge in Israel about data mining. And this obviously is a very important role now in the fashion technology. So now it's just geared at the fashion industry.
Okay, it sounds fascinating. Dalit, we are just about out of time, but in the last few seconds, tell me, how can people follow your company?
Well, you can follow our company, first of all, on our website, which is www.pickandtell.com. And we have also a blog in which we publish a lot of our insights and about the specific area as well. And also follow us on Twitter. We tweet a lot of interesting facts.
Okay. Dalit Braun from Pick and Tell, based in Israel. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
You've been listening to the Goldstein on Gelt show with money maven Doug Goldstein. Doug's weekly radio show is heard around the world, but if you miss it, you can download the podcast at www.goldsteinongelt.com. The Goldstein on Gelt show gives you up-to-date financial ideas so you can get on the path to financial freedom. If you'd like your questions answered on the air or off, send Doug an email to doug@profile-financial.com. It's your money for your future, so join Doug every week to build your wealth on the Goldstein on Gelt show.